Welcome to the Detecting History Podcast Extras.
Welcome, everybody, to this week's Extras. We've got Ronan on, so Insta at Detecting North Wales. Ronan, thank you very much for being a guest this week. A fantastic interview on the main section. But we're here, this is the most important part. This is the Extras section where we talk about your perfect detecting day. So the gods are with you. It's going to be the best day ever. So what time do you set the alarm for? What time do you get up?
Well, seeing as I'm in my summer holidays free time, I don't have to get up too early. 9 o'clock, that's usually when I set my alarm. Sort of head off for about 10ish. Then that gives me a few hours throughout the day to detect. So yeah.
Lovely. And you're based in North Wales. So in the summer, is that still the type of routine you'd take? You don't worry about getting too hot after 10 o'clock?
No, I've detected in all weather conditions, severe rain, boiling sun. I bring enough water to make sure I'm hydrated.
Excellent. Good stuff. So you get up about 9 o'clock. You're like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Do you have breakfast before you set off? Or you're just a cup of tea or a cup of coffee type of person?
No, I have breakfast. If I'm feeling fancy, I'll have a porridge with some sliced banana on top.
Oh, very fancy, very fancy.
If I can't be bothered, I'll just have cornflakes.
Lovely. Yeah, you can never fail with a bowl of cornflakes, can you?
Yeah, exactly.
That gets you going. Okay, so you've got up, you've had your breakfast, you've opened the curtains. What are the weather conditions, your perfect weather conditions?
Yeah, well, I always like it when it's rained the night before, preferably not during the day. So it doesn't matter if it's a little bit cold or damp everywhere, because that's when the signals are a bit clearer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say sort of damp but not raining.
Lovely. Yeah, same. And your favourite terrain? I think I know what you're going to say here, but what is your preferred terrain to be digging on?
Yeah. Well, currently, seeing as it's the main terrain that I've been finding all my best stuff, would be pasture. Signals are a little bit hard to find. They are. But usually things are in better condition.
Yeah, absolutely. And since it's pasture, I always have a follow-up question. What type of plug do you dig? Do you go for the 3-sided, the 4-sided, pentacle?
Oh, I didn't even know there were different types. Just a full circle dig around. Probably be about 4 or 5 sides. Yeah.
I love a good bit of pasture where you can do that and it all holds together. There's been the perfect amount of moisture, so it all holds together. You can find your fine, whack it back in, tread it down. Can't even see where you've been.
Yeah, it's a pain when it is quite tough digging and it makes a bit of a mess. You kind of got to clear it up. But when it's perfect circle, pop it back in as it was.
No one knows where you've been. Fantastic. Yeah. And is your preference to go out solo with a buddy or on a group dig?
It is solo because then it's just peace. You can just concentrate, take your time. There's no rush. Occasionally, if I want to change, I'll go on a group dig. But yeah, I would say solo.
Yeah. That's the thing, isn't it? It's nice to be solo, and then when you're feeling sociable, you can go and seek that out. But otherwise, it's nice to just be on your own adventure. Okay, exactly. Lovely. And what's the perfect duration of your dig? Are you an all-day kind of person, or just a few hours here and there?
Most of the time, it's been kind of just a few hours in the evening, maybe 3 or 4 hours. But if I'm going for the full day, it'll be 5 or 6, I would say, and then come back for a little bit of time in the evening just to chill out.
Yeah. It is tiring, isn't it? You just want to get home.
Yeah, all that walking.
Yeah. Do you have, so on your perfect detecting day, do you sort of go for, say it's a 6-hour dig, do you go for 3 hours and have a little break, or do you just have little breaks throughout the time?
I probably don't have as much breaks as I should. I kind of just storm on, carry on walking until I find something. Yeah. Because unless I found something, I can't stop because I'm like, right, I won't find anything if I'm sitting down.
True.
But if it is a long day trip, then I'll have a little dinner break in between.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you've got youth on your side, Ronan, as well. So
yeah, a lot of energy.
As you get older, I'm just into my 40s now. I find I have to have more breaks.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I am dying. Right. Okay. And so, what's a happy haul for you? What are you content with? And I know you find a lot of great stuff, but what are you like? Okay, that's all right. I can go home now. What's the sort of minimum?
As long as I find, I could find one thing, but as long as it's something like a nice little artifact or something to put in my cabinet, then I'm happy. It doesn't really matter what era it is, even if it's a little spindle wall, as long as I found one decent thing, I'm happy.
Yeah, like a farmer's token with a different design.
Yeah. I haven't even found one of those, actually.
Have you not? Oh, there you go. No, I've already found the thing you haven't found.
A little bonus bucket lister.
Yeah, bonus bucket lister, or like a bag seal, something like that. Something different. Yeah. It's nice, isn't it?
Of which I've only found one of.
There you go. You're going to have to up your game. I don't know what you do with your time, Ronan.
Finding too many ancient artifacts.
I know all those ancient things and talking to the clothes all the time. It just takes up all your time. Excellent. And so you've had the best day. You found your bits and pieces. You're happy. You're content. You go home. What do you do when you get home? Do you collapse in a heap? Or do you get straight to sorting out your finds and identifying and getting them in the cabinet? What do you do?
Yeah, it'll depend on really what I found. If it's been a bit of a dry day and I found just buttons and, nothing interesting, I'll just kind of shove it on the side and just go and chill out.
Yeah.
But if I find something good, I usually clean up pretty much straight away.
Yeah.
And there's a site that I use called the Detecting Hub, a forum.
Yeah.
Which is really handy for all the stuff that I've needed to get identified or... I usually just post it on there and they tell me what most of my things are, which has been handy because I wouldn't have a clue otherwise.
Yeah, many hands make light work, don't they? And people have often found these things or come across them before. And some people on there actually enjoy helping you to identify what you found, don't they? They'll help you research. Yeah, lovely. Good. I like that. Are you a tidy detectorist? As in, do you leave your stuff all over the place like I might occasionally do? And the other half shouts at me saying, there's buttons on all of the windowsills.
I wouldn't say I'm super tidy. I've got a little shed, which is where I put most of my stuff. But if I bring it inside, I do on occasion just leave something on the side and forget to pick it up, and then there's just like buttons and coins just on the ledge.
All over the place. I leave them on the windowsill to dry, and also the daylight in the windowsill, you can often see more detail as well, apart from like when you've got like the ceiling light on or something, it doesn't quite come up as much, does it, the detail? So I'm terrible for that.
Daylight is the best.
Brilliant. And finally, but perhaps most importantly, this is the big question. What is your preferred digging snack?
Well, there's usually sometimes before I detect, I go and get some fuel from the garage.
Yeah.
Always a little bar that I buy is it's called Grenade Bar, like a little energy bar. That's always my little favourite to bring.
Lovely. Yeah, they're good, aren't they? Protein bar.
Yeah.
I'll do that as well. It's either that or I'll be really naughty and just have like a little mini bag of Haribo or something like that, just to kick of sugar to keep you going. Yeah, you're definitely burning off the calories, so treat yourself to whatever you fancy. Yeah. Well, brilliant, Ronan. Thank you so much. That is the end of the extra section. And I'll really look forward to researching the ultimate bucket list item that you put on today, the Viking Cnut coin. Thank you very much again for your time, and I hopefully keep in contact and speak to you again soon.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye.
Extras Part 2.
Time for some more information on the ultimate Bucketlister List item that Ronan placed on the list for us today. So Ronan chose a Viking coin, and specifically a King Cnut Viking coin. So King Cnut was born 990 AD and was the Viking King of England from 1016. He was also King of Denmark from 1018 and King of Norway from 1028 until his death in 1035. The three kingdoms were united under Cnut's reign and were called the North Sea Empire. Cnut was the son of Sven Forkbeard, who had conquered England in December 1013 but died only 5 weeks later. Ethelred the Unready retook the English throne, then later dying themselves in 1016. Edmund II then took to the throne as his 2 older brothers had died, making him heir apparent. The Viking coins themselves with Cnut on them have the image of Cnut facing left. On the obverse side is usually a short cross with decoration either with pellets or leaves, or a dual cross design. So there you go, a bit more information on this week's Bucketlister List item. That is a Cnut Viking coin.